Good morning. Good day, Terence. Good day. Just doing a quick one before the link sync somebody's thing. I haven't got any fucking link. Oh, you want the link? Oh, fucking a Tasmanian and a Canadian in the house. I won't be doing too long a live because I'm just testing out the waters to make sure everything's set up for the night. There you go. The link's in the chat. We're going to go live. It's now. What's it say here? It's a Tasmanian.
G'day, Gear Changer. This cone's for you. Bong on. How's your morning doing so far this lovely Saturday?
I'm just doing a quick one here before I try and do a 12-hour tonight.
Wow, jeez, that's a long one. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah.
Well,
oh my god.
It depends on how much alcohol I drink.
You can always knock it off at 4 a.m. But the thing is, there'll be Americans, there'll be North America, everyone from the northern hemisphere, so to speak, will be awake at that time. So it's not like people will be all asleep. Most people will be awake around that time. So it's like the one time a year where everyone's awake for New Year's Eve. I mean, for the fucking you know what I'm saying?
It's we get two New Year's Eves here and there.
Yeah. King Define was saying, "Oh, it's going to be different because Sydney, South Australia, and West Australia have midnight at different times. But if you're going to be live the whole time, well, then there you go. It doesn't matter. You get like many different midnights. That's crazy.
Oh, just someone come along. It's just going to be open, mate, and I just put a warning up. Any politics, any bullshit, I'm just going to knock you straight out. Straight for the fucking first one out for the new year. Hello, Wally Fish.
Cheers to that, Gear. G'day, Wally. Pong on, Wally Fish.
Yeah, hope you're doing well, Wal. But I'm going to I'm going to be stuff for tonight and have a few beers. I don't go to bed before bloody 1 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, that's what it's all about. We'll just have a bit of fun. Yeah. Is the Aussie Grey Show still on today? Yeah, well, that's good. We'll go over and say hello later.
I think so. My throat closed up. Bit hard to talk.
Man, I had a couple of fucking bongs last night, and I tell you what, a couple of them got me straight up the nostril.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was painful. You slept most of yesterday? Well, yeah, I slept a fair bit last night for a change.
That's good. That's good.
So, just thought I'd do a quick one with a coffee and test the waters out.
Yeah. I think Aussie CC will be live at 10 o'clock. So plenty of time. Even though you said you'd do a short one. Yeah.
So it's now
Whoops.
20 to 9 it's 20 to 8 in Queensland time, 20 to 9 in New South Wales and Victoria time, and Tasmania time. So if I do 7, I know 6, so that's 9 hours away. Is that correct for 6 o'clock for you, Terence? Is that 9 hours coming up to close to 9 hours?
I think so. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
8:45 for me.
Yeah. So 9
8:45.
o'clock till 6 o'clock is 9 hours. Yeah.
Fuck,
So
that's a long
when I get
time.
off here, no, that's between now and this afternoon. I'm gonna set it up so I
Yeah.
can advertise it.
Oh no, trust me, I'll advertise it. I'll make a video. Like after I get off this, I'll say Gear Changer's doing a New Year's Eve stream, and then I'll just set it up. Sounds good. Because then people will get
Yeah,
that
all right.
notification for that video. Hang on, I got a cough.
Yeah,
But yeah, definitely. Because then there's 800 and something people on my channel who are subscribed who will tune in. Because I'm not going to stream it all today. I probably might,
yeah, no,
you know, I was going to say I probably might go to bed early, but I don't think I'll say those words. I'll tune in and I'll see a stream for sure. But early is in 8 o'clock. I might go to sleep 8 o'clock because I got to wake up tomorrow morning early. That's the problem. So it's a bit of a double-edged
you got to go
sword.
to work.
No, I'm not work tomorrow. I've just got to go into something tomorrow. Early morning, that sort of stuff. No work
Magic lemons,
until
right?
Tuesday. G'day, Magic
Okay.
Lemons. That's good. 20 to
20
11
to
New
11.
Zealand time.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're in front of us. They're 2 hours in front of us. I thought we were fucking the best ones there, but I never knew New Zealand was in front of us.
Yeah, that's a week out. Yeah, that's actually
That's like 15 to
interesting.
16 hours in front of the US, they are.
When I used to play Rust, in Australia, the eastern coast, so Queensland, Sydney, and Tasmania, will be the first ones to get on the server as soon as the server reset. But the New Zealand's would have been on for earlier because it's like their time frame is like you said, they've got more hours.
Yeah. I think it's
Long
only
on.
got one time. Monty, welcome. Good morning, Monty. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I think it's only got one time. He says, "Yo, Tassie, add me to the stream one day, bro."
Who said that?
Magic Lemons. It says, "Cheers, all hopers having a good new year, bro.
You're
We get
always
the
welcome.
sun first, the sunrise
That's
first."
good.
Yeah, wow. In
That
the
is good.
cloud, and what do they call New Zealand? The cloud. Yes. The haka with the spaka. It's going to be a warm one here today. At the moment, it's 27, and it's only early.
27. Wow, man, that's crazy. I got told it would be. Oh, the might weather's gone. Doesn't say now.
Oh, time zone 4, north and south. Wow. Aussie Autos. Hey, there'll be a few AAs tomorrow. Alcoholics Anonymous.
That's hilarious.
That's mate. AA's always been Alcoholics Anonymous before Aussie
Yeah, no, it
Autos was
has.
ever
Yeah,
born.
exactly.
But yeah, there'll be a few alcoholics and there'll be a few anonymouses. Be a few headaches in the morning.
That is hilarious. Shout out to Aussie
Yeah,
Autos and who else? Monty.
yeah.
There you go.
I'm drinking straight coffee. Someone said, "Oh, you haven't got a beer in your hand gear." I said, "Well, fuck me, then give me a chance." That was the other day. They said, "But you drink every day." I said, "Oh, no, I don't." They said, "Don't
Why
you?"
is he giving you
I said,
whoever's
"What
giving
day?"
who's a hard time? You
Well,
drink on
someone just
occasion
wanted to
when you
be a
want
smart.
to. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
exactly right. I said,
exactly.
I don't drink every day that ends in Y.
Hang on. Every day does have a Y though, does it?
Every day ends in Y. Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. It's hilarious. It's all good gear changer. The real ones know. The real people who chill. They probably knows,
Oh,
but
mate,
it's all good.
I don't give a fuck what he was talking about. And I said to him, mate, he said, "Oh, but you don't bong on a lot." I said, "Well, mate," he said, "I bong on a fair bit." And I said, "Hey," I said, "You've got plenty of weed. I've got plenty of fucking need. I do what I do, and the best way I can do it, and I enjoy what I do.
Exactly.
I
You're here
can't,
to have a good time.
yeah, yeah, coffee."
Because weed isn't always in supply. It's around Australia. It's in scarce, short supply at the moment. Legit, like
Well,
medicals running out, dries everywhere.
yeah, up here in Tully at the moment, mate, it's very, very dry to score any weed. But I got
Exactly.
I got some bush. It ain't
Yeah.
100% fucking, yeah, the same as I got last time. It's not 100%,
No, but
but I
it's
tell
good
you
though.
what,
Bush is better than nothing.
it gets me smashed.
See, Bush versus PGR gets you more stoned, but like it's good. I would still say they're both good, but one gets you more stoned
Yeah,
because just Bush.
yeah. At the moment up there, mate, they're selling little fucking nuggets like this for fucking for
Oh, good
$20.
lord.
They are because it's
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah. Yeah, no,
There's a
legit.
bloke
I've
up here
seen it as
selling.
well.
He's
So you
selling
go, yeah.
50s, mate, and that $50 worth in foil, and it doesn't even weigh 2 grams.
Wow. In West Australia, I saw
Yeah,
someone charge 2.6 for 60 grams. And I'm like, wow, that's not even a 50. You know, in Tasmania, it's 3 grams for a 50. And it never changed,
yeah,
even through COVID.
no, that's it. Or
Or
if you had
2.8.
20s,
Yeah.
they used to say, "Oh, 3 20s for 50, always."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
but
a
no,
20 is
it's
usually a gram in Tassie.
yeah.
So,
Well, mate,
wow.
there's they don't. I don't think they know what a gram is up here because they just fucking chuck it in and expect you to pay for it. They don't.
Yeah, that's shit, man.
And I just happened to
Yeah,
run into a bloke that I've known for a few months up here, a Murray lad, and he said,
yeah.
"Fuck going to that place." He said, "I'll take you to a place." He said, but you can only
Yeah,
get once I take you there, you'll be able to go back, but you only had to go by yourself. Don't take anyone with you. I said, mate, who else do I fucking know?
exactly. It's only for you as well. It's because you're on
Yeah,
the
well, I'm
travel, and it's like you won't be here that long anyway. I mean, well, it depends how long you never know.
yeah.
You never, yeah, it
Yeah, well,
depends.
one of the lads wanted to get some too, so he chucked some money in. I went and got it.
Yeah.
He come and picked his share up. It's all good.
Yeah, see, that's the way to do it for sure. That's how people used to do it in Tasmania. Like when people don't want, they're like, "Nah, I don't want to know any new people," so you get it for them. Like I know people who used to do that for sure. Like it makes sense.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
even that, just for convenience. Can you get it for me? Yeah, definitely. It's like coming in the mail, in the post, almost. As in, like it's easy delivery, delivered to your door is what I should have said instead of coming in the mail. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I just get mate. It's the price of fuel up here. I was talking to a
Yeah, and in the Northern Territory as well, legit.
it's yeah $2 $2.29 at the moment. You can get it cheaper if you go south a little bit for about $2.15. But
Yeah,
I was talking to the fuel delivery driver the other day, and he said, mate, guarantee it's going to go up by 20 cents a litre nationally for diesel and fuel the start of February because we're not getting any
far
barrels of
out.
oil into this country because of that Ukrainian war.
Yeah, that's even worse. Wow.
Well, without talking politics, man, that's going to jump up 20 cents. And in the
Well,
territory at the
yeah,
moment, it's $3 over $3.50 a litre for diesel.
exactly. So what time
That's
frame do you
that's
reckon you'll pass through the territory in winter? Because I was thinking you go through Northern Territory at the coldest time, so you don't have to
you
have
got
the
it. You
hottest.
you well,
Because then you
I
can
want
take
to.
as long as you
Let's
want.
say
It's
you.
always going to be cold. There you go. So,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Northern Territory is hot
yeah.
as legit.
We were offered a job over there in Western Australia, up in the west side of the Pilbara, but to be honest, it's a long drive. It's like 2,500
Yeah,
kilometers, and
that's
and to
huge.
do that, it's going to cost me about $1,200, maybe a bit more, to do that. To fill my car up at the moment is over $250, and that's the towing a caravan. I'm only going to get 500 or 600 a trip, and that's four or five tankfuls, and that's bypassing Darwin. We don't want to bypass Darwin because it's going to cost you fucking more money to come back. So we might just have to pass on that job. I'm always looking for somewhere.
I'm
It's
sure
just
you'll find
again,
another good situation, but like what you
yeah,
just explained, it's hard to get that. Like it's so true where you are to drive to get there. It's like, man, it's
yeah.
crazy.
It's not the drive; it's the price, mate. It's the price of the
That's what I'm
fuel.
saying.
The,
Exactly. It's not even
yeah,
exactly.
I was talking to another fella. He went up to right up to the fucking. He's not far from us, and he went right up to the tip of Australia and back, and it cost him over $2,000 in fuel.
Wow. Like driving or flying? Driving.
Driving. There's no
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's what I
Where
thought.
I'm at,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
where I'm at, he drove up there with took his four-wheel drive and his caravan off-roader, and he went right up as far as you can go, and into the fucking no man's land, and come back over $2,000 in diesel fuel.
Wow. That's insane. Would have been
I watched the
less
truck.
back in the
I
day.
watched the truck a couple of weeks ago put like $1,800 in diesel.
Wow, that's
One
a lot.
thousand,
That's
one
actually
thousand.
insane.
It is. It is, mate, and that's why the prices of everything's gone up because transport in this country now is a big thing, and to get things from
Exactly.
A to B, there's railways, there's aeroplanes, but 99% of it is done by road. And
Exactly.
some of these truck operators, man, they must be digging. You can't walk in there and book that up on your card. Yeah, just book it up, mate.
Yeah,
Book it up.
that's crazy. They must have a fuel card nowadays. They're the company
Yeah,
that they
but
drive for, so that they don't have to fucking
yeah,
worry. Yeah,
if that one truck costs say $2,000 to fill, how much do you think a company like Cold pay per day, per week, per year on their fuel bill? That run into the
exactly,
millions.
exactly, exactly. Toll, Superior Food Services, all the people with the trucks delivering food to Hungry Jack's, KFC, McDonald's. They all got their stuff they needed.
Yeah,
Jeez, that's crazy.
that's
It's
why the
only gonna get
prices of
worse, like you
everything's
said.
gone up. It is, mate.
Exactly. Another 20 cents.
20 cents. 20 cents
Far
doesn't
out.
sound a lot, but when you put
No, it
100
is.
liters in it, it's
Yeah.
it's $20. But you just got to deal with what's in front of you.
I remember when diesel was cheaper
And
than petrol, and now it's fucking not.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, legit. Just saw Aussie Autos comment.
Back, 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 back before the pandemic hit, diesel where we lived
I mean
was
Monty's.
89 cents a litre. 89
Exactly.
cents a litre before the pandemic hit.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I worked it out then. If we'd have started our trip then, which we couldn't because of the pandemic hit, but we looked at a couple of $1,000s to put aside. And then when the pandemic hit, I think I put $5,000 away for fuel, and that didn't take.
Yeah.
It took fuck all to fucking to use.
Exactly. I just wish that it was back to that
Fairgrove.
price. Get a Fairgrove Australia.
Unfortunately,
This
we'll
is
never see
crazy.
that ever again in our lives.
Really? You really think that? I'm
No,
optimistic. I think maybe it will
no,
come back. Maybe that's what's
not
the
that.
word?
No.
Blind optimism.
Yeah, well,
Surely.
that's a good thing to have. That's a good, mate. I wish I could be that optimistic, but I
Yeah.
just know that like once things
Once they get a
go up,
taste of that money, why would they? If they get it for
oh,
lower, they'll keep that price. Why would they get a taste of that money?
yeah.
They get more now.
Well,
Yeah.
there's 15 cents a litre between one service station at north and the one south, and they're both exactly 24 kilometres for us to travel. So the one at south hasn't got a bigger shopping centre, but it's got cheapest fuel. So, and the one north has got a big shopping centre, but it's 15 cents a litre difference.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's an extra $15. That's fucked. I know what you're saying. Damn.
You put $20 in, mate, it doesn't even move the noodle. I don't worry about
Yeah.
what the noodle's.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
worry about the noodle anymore. I worry about what this says, how many kilometres I got left. And I've had that down to 16 kilometres, the lowest I've ever been on the fuel
That's not even that
mileage
bad.
to
That's
go.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, but 16 kilometres, mate, what are you sucking up out the bottom of the tank?
No, I know what you're saying. But at least it will get you
Yeah.
16 kilometers. You know that it will get you that far. But yeah.
Well, I got the RACV yesterday because I only had 16 kilometres in the tank, and it was 24 to the fuel stop. So I had to ring the RACV in Victoria. They ring the RACQ in Queensland. They rang me back and said, "What sort of car? What sort of fuel? Blah blah blah. Whereabouts you at?" In Victoria, I get a free tank of fuel. In Queensland, I got to pay for it. He bought out 10 litres yesterday. Cost me $24.
Wow.
That's
As
just to
if it
get
was
10
not
litres to
free.
make sure.
That's fucked. Lucky
No,
Victoria.
it's free in
I know what you're
Victoria.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a member there, but because
Yeah.
it's an affiliate, they're only doing the right thing. They'll give me bring out 10 litres, and it's $2.40 a litre from the servo. That's what they charge you. I didn't mind paying for it. If I
No,
was
it's
back
good.
in
No, that's better
Victoria,
than no service. Better than being stuck
Well,
there.
I couldn't have got to the service station yesterday. So that that $24, that give me 10 litres. They give me about, I forget how many kilometres. By the time I
Yeah.
went down and put another 50 in it, I had just over between a quarter and and a half, and the running around that I did, and go and get some supplies and stuff at another shop. I
Oh
went back to the yeah. It's man, I'm back down
no,
to
that
about
was my bad.
130 kilometres. PTP.
Get a PTP. What happened was I swiped down to read a text. I'm like, oh, I got a text, and then I accidentally like closed the tab, but then I press undo, and I'm still in the stream somehow. So I don't know how I'm still here. Get a
Why are you up?
cheers to that.
Why are you up so early? He says, because mate,
Me,
the gear's
who
always awake
gear
early,
changer.
mate. I'm awake at
That's
5
good.
o'clock. Yeah, yeah. I love getting up early. It's the best part of the day.
I totally agree. I usually get up 7 or a little bit earlier. Depends. I find it hard to sleep in past 8 o'clock.
Oh, mate, fucking 6 o'clock for me.
Yeah.
What the? But then in the afternoon, if it's been a long night, I don't go to bed before fucking midnight. If I go to bed at midnight, I'm awake at 2 o'clock.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
It's just, yeah, because, mate, it's not as though, like you've got to get up and you've got an employment job to do, so you've got to have your
Yeah.
sleep. Otherwise, you can't fucking, you can't control you can't be falling asleep while you're fucking
That's
singing
what I
out
was gonna
fucking
say.
10 burgers,
Making
10
burgers.
burgers. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
You
you
put
can't do
down
that.
something in the deep fryer, you accidentally slip your hand goes in because you sleep.
Sorry,
Do
boss. I'll just have a 10-minute snap. Wake me up when it's finished.
you know what's
Yeah,
hilarious?
they
Someone actually.
out the door.
There you go.
Out the door, they
One
tell you.
time, one time, someone dropped something into the deep fryer, and this new employee at McDonald's thought because the deep fryer was off, he could reach his hand in and get it out. But it was off, but it was still 180 degrees.
Fuck.
Man, he put his hand in and he took it out before he even got the whole hand in. And he had a blue glove on, and that glove was no more. Like, it was crazy. And the manager's like, don't put your hand in, it's off, as he's already done it. So it's just like he got his first up to about here. But he was full on going to put his whole hand in just to quickly get it. But it was like, man, what the fuck have you done?
You could
It's
lose
crazy.
your workers' compensation for that because that's what you call fucking stupidity.
I don't think he got any workers' compensation at all. He just fucking got fired. He was a trainee. He lost the job for that.
G'day, Matt Rob.
I'm pretty sure.
Welcome to the
G'day,
channel
Matt
there,
Rob.
Queenslander. Yeah, no, it's if they can get out of fucking paying you things now, mate, they will. If you know, like insurance companies and fucking workplaces, if you do stupid things at work and it's your fault, they'll fucking just say, "There's go do what you got to do, mate. You're on your own."
Exactly. I'm lucky with
I'll
my
be
job.
back
I'm
in a
not
sec.
gonna. That's all good. I'm not gonna fuck up and kill myself or burn myself or injure myself severely. Like, there's no way that would happen at where I work. So it's good. The worst thing I could do is probably cut my fingers with a tomato slicer or get hot oil splashed on me. Who knows? It's not that bad. Bong on, chat. Bong on, Australia. You can only put metal in the microwave. What does that mean?
You can't put metal in the microwave. You fucking
Yeah,
blow
you
the
can't.
microwave up.
Exactly. One of my coworkers put something in the microwave and it fucking blew it up. But it was a. Oh, look at that.
You know, it's a nice little bit of bush. It's nothing fucking spectacular, you know. Nothing spectacular, but it's good old Aussie bush, mate.
I think that looks good. I was just muted while I was saying that it looks so good. Like at least it gets you stoned. That's all that matters.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was muted and I was just saying, oh, that looks legit so good. 10 out of 10. Oh, what would you rate it on smoke? It looks 10 out of 10. Though.
Oh, mate, I'll give it a high 7. It's not, you know, it's not fucking overwhelming. It's not fucking dynamite, but
Dynamite.
it's yeah, it's a good, it's the best thing going around here at the moment because some people who don't,
I totally agree.
the bloke that's got the bush stuff, he don't open his door just to anybody. And
Exactly.
if you don't know who where to go to, man, you're not going to get it. And there's some other stuff around, but it's 50s, and it's not even 2 grams, mate.
Exactly, and it's not
And
even
I
worth
don't
it.
know. I
It's better
don't
to
know if
get
you
that.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a seed there.
Oh, yeah. Very lovely.
Well,
There's a
you never
seed
know,
in
do you?
need. Exactly.
Yeah. There's a bear in there.
And a bong as well. People
People,
smoking.
hang on, where are we? See, it's only small stuff, but it's
Those look
really,
good
you
though.
know,
Nah, it looks good,
yeah,
legit.
it's better than smoking fucking tobacco.
The wacky tobacco, as the Simpsons would say. I still think it's crazy you can't grow your own tobacco.
There's some of these Murray boys, mate. They sit down and smoke fucking backy bongs like it's no tomorrow.
Yeah, that's hectic. Damn, that's
No, I
actually that
can't.
takes
No, no.
character. That takes solid
Well,
character. Not everyone can do that. Not
yeah,
everyone can do that gear change. I know what you're saying.
man. I go to their places and they fucking say, "You want a bong?" I say, "Hang on, it's what's in." Oh yeah, hang on. We'll just pull this. It's got backy in it. They'll have a couple of cones of good fucking shit, and then it's followed by 3 or 4 backy bongs. No way for me.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with backy bongs if you. Here's the thing: if you smoke a whole cigarette, like that whole cigarette, you could have had in multiple backy cones. So with the price of tobacco the way it is, you can use it and maximize. But like in saying that, smoking a cigarette is better than smoking a backy bong because they're two different experiences. A tobacco bong,
Yeah.
bro, that is not the same as a cigarette.
No,
Legit.
no, it's mate. It would fucking tear your lungs out if you weren't used to it. You know?
I've punched backy bongs heaps. They're not
Have
fun.
you? No,
Yeah.
it's. Yeah. I've never. You know, that we both smokers, unfortunately, and we buy our we buy our tobacco online.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
100 grams, which is like 4 pouches. They're $50 a pouch over here at the moment. If you buy
Yeah.
25-gram pouch, they're $50. So if we buy 4 pouches, it's 200. We get 100 grams of this, and it's good quality, and it comes in it, that's only just been opened.
How much it cost though?
And $70 delivered to your door.
See, why doesn't King B get that? Why doesn't King B get that? He spends so much when he could be spending a lot less. Where do you get that from? That's good. Oh, oh,
Online,
careful! No, I
online.
watched that happen. It's all good.
I watched that. If I could just I put it in the wrong way.
Yeah, no stress. It's all good. Bong on everybody in chat. Cheers, gear changer.
But
But that's a good deal on
70,
yeah, $70, man.
70,
That's good.
yeah, 70 odd. I think it's about $73 or something. But it's 100 weight grams, and that's delivered to your door. Well, yeah, and it's that's like it's $200 if I get you. That's not premium tobacco, and it's not the bottom end of the tobacco. It's in the middle. But tobacco's tobacco to us. We're happy with it, and it's if you go and buy this in the shop, there's 4 pouches there, so
It'll
it's over
cost you an arm and a
$200
leg.
for this. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
It
There's
would be a change legit.
$280 worth. Yeah, $280 in there if you had to go and buy it through the shop.
And that's shit, man. I know that for sure. I know people who, back in the day, they used to buy tobacco pouches and try and lend money for a pouch. They're like, oh, I'll pay back. Like, because they'll get paid the next night. And it's like, when it comes to weed, you can wait that day. But when it comes to tobacco, you go through tobacco withdrawals if you have to wait that one day before you buy another pouch. So you got to be wise about how you spend your money. Because I know someone who smokes just tailor-made cigarettes. Only tailor-mades. When he runs out, man, you know, he doesn't do anything. And because, you know, he has to wait till he can get tailor-made. So, but here's the thing, Gear Changer, that same person, he has like butts. He would put out a cigarette butt, and I shit you not, there'll be like a quarter, 0.25 of a gram in every single cigarette. So one time I just saved every single cigarette and scringed it out, and I got like 7 grams, 10 grams out. And he was smoking tailor-mades. So he rolled them afterwards.
We save these sort of rollies because they've still got tobacco in them.
Exactly.
I got a couple of these. I got a couple of these to mix with the mix tonight instead of using this tobacco, which is harsh. This is very harsh if you mix it with your weed. But I got a couple of these, and then menthol. And
premium.
I'll probably mix 2 of them with a good mix.
Exactly.
And that'll do me tonight. And I got 5 bottles of beer. So
sounds good. You know that big cigarette butt you showed.
10 hours, I'll be...
You know, like the little that my mate, he used to legit smoke his sister's. He would never buy his own pouch. He would only ever smoke his sister's ones of those. He would tax them from the ashtray, and he would smoke that in his mix with weed. Mix it in. Smoke backy bongs when he had
automatic rolls
Look
them
at
on a rolling machine, and it's got a filter in it.
It's good.
And we get mate, when you smoke cigarettes, we get a fair bit of that stuff out of those fucking 100 grammers.
Exactly, and that at the end of the day, even if it's harsh, it's better than buying fucking the top quality shit all the time, spending max dollar. When you buy it now, you've got it occasionally. You've got you're gonna have a good sesh tonight, as opposed to, you know. I mean, you smoke straight green, don't you? You don't mix your weed with your tobacco.
Yeah, I used to, but
well, it depends. You can.
A little bit of
I was just asking.
now. I only put a little bit of tobacco. If I had a lot of weed, I wouldn't smoke any tobacco.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, you know.
But you got to make the most of your weed. You don't want to burn and waste weed when you couldn't be.
No.
You know, if you put a little bit of tobacco, make sure you're not wasting it as much. It goes both ways.
If I had to just say mull that up.
Look at that! Oh,
yeah. If I had something like that, like what I have, I'd only put that amount of tobacco in there.
Yeah, exactly. Enough to make sure it's not. Because when you light it in your pipe or light it in your bong, you don't want the weed to fall down into the hole. You want to burn the weed. You want to burn it all.
Yeah.
Evenly. I think it's good.
Shout
out to everybody in chat.
I got that many smoking utensils here. It's unbelievable. I got that bong that Wally took me to the bong shop. The missus just cleaned it. She just cleaned this out last night. Absolutely spot on. And look at that. What's this?
Oh, look! Hang on.
Looks like ash.
Look at that.
But that's
Charlie Ash.
Ash. Yeah, Charlie Ash Cash.
Bong on. But no, like that's how it is sometimes. You leave a bit of ash in there and it's still got a hit. I totally agree. There you go. I used to have a spoon pipe. They're pretty good. I still got one of those exact ones that you've got, except mine's fully wood. Nice. Look at that smoke.
Now, hang on. Let's just do this. This is one for all the Tasmanians out there.
Tasmania.
This is
The
for
Apple
all
Isle.
the Tassie Mazzies. The Apple Isle. Because you do it in style.
Yeah. I got a compact as well. Cheers.
Now, that's got straight, isn't it?
Oh, look at that. Man, that's purple. That looks purple as like nice, good color. Is it purple? Was that the lighting?
That's probably the lighting.
Yeah.
But
Is it brown then?
you have yours
Or
and
just
I'll have
green?
mine. Yeah. It's just there's no tobacco in it. It's just straight.
Sounds good.
From the bottom
Looks good.
From the bottom of the bag down there. Let's go and beware.
Bong on. Cheers, everybody in chat. Thank you for tuning in to Gear Changers stream. Stay snazzy. I'm keen for your stream tonight. As soon as I hop off, whenever you finish this, I'll make that video
Yep.
so that people know when you're doing it. So when are you doing your stream tonight? From 6 till 6?
6 o'clock. 6 till 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're starting Eastern Standard Time?
Well,
Queensland time.
No, it's going to be 5 o'clock in New South Wales, with 6 o'clock up here, because we haven't got that hour daylight savings as New South Wales, Victoria, and Tasmania. So if I start at 6, it'll be 5 o'clock at you guys' place. I hope. That's what I mean. It's 9 o'clock now. Oh no, it's 9:20 now. So 8 hours. 8 hours will be 8:20. No, that's not right. It'll be 8 hours now. 6 o'clock is 3 hours, and 6 is 9 hours. So it's 8 hours for you guys, 9 hours for me. That's why I've got to set this. When I get up here very soon, I'm going to have my breakfast, and I'm going to get on this computer and set up the time correctness. And 8:20 gear. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, 8:20 up here, which will make it 4, and it'll be 10 hours. Oh, fuck if I know, I'll work it out. I haven't got my head around it yet.
I'm going to have to
I've only
factor
had
in my
one
room.
coffee.
Coffee's good though. One coffee to start the day.
How much did you waste yesterday when you when you spilt your hash?
Oh, barely any. I'll show you. I was so annoyed, but barely is like this amount. So this is a stem. This is like a stem that's sitting on my desk. So like literally nothing. The smallest amount of hash. I couldn't find it for the life of me. I don't know where it went. I'm still looking. It's not a big deal, but yeah. There we go. The hash I was showing, because Wally has tried this one, and he says that it's better than the T55. I think it is. The hash is pretty interesting. Oh, here we go. There's the empty containers. T55.
I'm like a cunt, but if I offended to pay a fair price, they keep the dangerous mine and tell them they bought machines. Yeah. But we just do what we can do. Kane Sample. Hello, Kane. Go to bed, motherfucker. Wake up. Hurry up and come back here in about 9 hours because we're going to do a big live. Yeah. 8 hours away, Kane.
Get ready, get steady, get cooked tonight at Gear Changes evening live. It's going to be exciting.
Thank you very much, Terence.
Everyone should be as keen as I am. I was just about to say I'm so keen, but legit, it's going to be a good one. It's exciting. Oh, come on, my thing keeps slipping. There we go. Having breakfast, pasta and mince. There you go. With sauce.
I got a few. There'd be a few extra people from USA and Canada and stuff like that. That'll be Mick S.
Exactly.
How are you, Mick?
G'day, Mick S.
Good to see you up this time of the morning.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll I'm coming to your house there, PTP. If you're having that, 6 eggs, 4 bacons, 2 toast, coffee, and fruit. I've just had my first coffee. I'm going to have another one in a minute. Then I'm going to have some wheat bix with some banana on it. And my beautiful partner, automatic, she's making a pavlova for tonight to have. And it'll have fucking strawberries, banana, mango, passion fruit, fresh cream.
Pavlova sounds 10 out of 10.
We'll
I just got some
definitely
salmon.
we're gonna awesome.
Salmon.
I love my
was
salmon.
on sale. Yeah, it was on sale. It's the only time I ever buy it from Tassel. 10 out of 10.
Well, up here to buy decent salmon is it wouldn't be as fresh as what you could get, like you say, down there. So it's either been fucking, it's a couple of days old because it's like fucking it's a day's drive from fucking Brisbane to here. Yeah, power nap. Yeah, pavlova. Well, my missus is going to make a nice big one tonight for me. I think one of the Murray lads might turn up. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think we're going to have something fucking turkey. There's ducks here, mate, but I'll get into trouble if I cook the duck here. I haven't plucked a duck for a while. Pluck a duck, pluck a duck. Yeah, we've got ham here now, part time. Ham and chutney. Yeah, and mate, you can't beat the old Pav, can you, Monty? Hey, awesome stuff, mate. Even got passion fruit on it, and I love passion fruit. Not a chicken or a cow. Pluck a duck, pluck a duck. Hey, there used to be a band down where I come from in New South Wales, and there was a band back in the 70s. This is going back a fair while, and they were a local booger boy band, and their name was Fuzzy Duck. Fuzzy, Fuzzy. And they used to have a song out called Fuzzy Duck, Does He Fuck? Does he fuck? Fuzzy Duck. And, mate, yeah, does he fuck? Because they're called Fuzzy Duck. And, mate, they used to get fucking people up on the stage to sing it. And when you're fucking half stoned and half drunk, it was a nightmare to fucking sing it. Crispy mint chocolate. Oh, not sure on that one, but no, see, well, we can go and get it. Seafood up here is not as good as what it should be, mate. It's overpriced. You got to either go to Cairns or go south to Townsville to get any decent seafood. Aussie CC's live in 30 minutes, guys. Just got a notification. Aussie CC is in 30 minutes. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'll just drop past and say hello and wish him a happy new year. And I'll go and have my breakfast, and then I'll sit on YouTube for a little while.
I'll go and gear changer. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. I'm at Tully there, Monty. 20 kilometres south between Tully and Cardwell. I'm in between it, mate. A little place called Murray Upper. Murray, Murray, is in the Murray River, and Upper. And we're about 5 kilometres off the highway, and about 5 kilometres to the one of the most beautiful fucking swimming holes I've ever been to. Steve-O in the house.
This Steve-O. Steve-O.
Happy New Year to you too there, Steve-O. It was funny, you know. I can it doesn't really matter now, but that is my original name.
Exactly.
And when I seen that come up there, I said, fucking someone's stolen my name. But it's
Yeah.
and yeah,
There you go.
mate, he's quite welcome to it.
Go.
Yeah, I'm Gear Changer, mate, not Steve-O. But my proper name is that's what everyone used to call me, Steve-O. That's my name's Steve, and I've had it for fucking since I was born. And when I used to work at this truck company, there was 5 Steves there, 5. And the boss used to fucking and the boss used to fucking he'd do his head in on which Steve was fucking driving which truck and doing this and doing that. And he said, we've got to separate this all. You've got to all be different people. And he said, what about you? And I just said, mate, put a no on the end of it. Because you always say, oh. So Steve-O.
Yeah. when that happens in Tassie, people just call them by their last name. So if there's a lot of Jacobs, you just call them by their last name.
Fair enough. Catch your own seafood, mate. Have a look at Cardwell. It's got a fucking massive, big fucking 9-mile beach. The waves were about this fucking high, and there's 3 or 4 islands looking straight out from the fucking beach. Now that is the most beautiful thing you could ever see up here. And guess what? You can't swim in that fucking ocean because there's crocodiles going up and down, up and down, up and down. Well, mate, there's one there. They reckon he's a monster. And you know, when we first come here, we went in there and put our feet in there, and one of the locals walked past and said, "You got fucking rocks in your head, you idiots." But we only walked in this much water, but it doesn't matter. Some of the places
Is that all they said? Is that all they said? Or did they tell you that there's crocodiles? Or did they tell you to get out of the water? Or is that all they said?
Yeah, they want to let us know that there's huge. Yeah, because there's new big crocodiles there, mate. We passed the big sign that says no swimming. We weren't swimming. We just went into water like that. Now,
exactly.
Only for 30 seconds and out, but you just never know. But there's massive big signs, and it's a picture card fucking beach.
I would be too scared to dip my feet in.
Well,
I know it's there.
Well, and the water was so warm. It was, man, if they'd have built a net, put a net around the main swimming area, that would be good, you know, where you can go in. There's sharks and stuff can't get you. But some of these
build nets for jellyfish. They could easily do that for sure.
Yeah, it's like the one they got at Manly, mate. It's got a fucking, you know, cost them a bit of money, but hey, they get a lot of people there.
Exactly.
And it's packed with walkers every morning to walk along the beach. So, you know, there's 2 coffee trucks there every morning selling coffee and buns and shit. And it's picture card fucking lookout on all these beautiful islands, and you can't swim in it, mate.
Yeah.
And when it rains up here, some of these little back streams and shit like that, and creeks and stuff, it's got big yellow signs up, mate. Do not swim. Crocodiles live here.
That's good that they have those signs. That's because that's crazy. They would do that if there were jellyfish, or if there's piranhas, or if there was sharks. They would do it for everything. So exactly.
Yeah, we got up here in northern Queensland. They got some bad fucking marine fucking creatures, mate. You got like those stingers. You got box jellyfish.
The shellfish things.
Yeah, box jellyfish. And then you got this other. It's a stony
irukandji.
Stony fish.
Oh, the stonefish. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
The irukandji jellyfish are like small as fuck. Jellyfish are a nightmare, man. Like wanting to swim in water and then seeing all the jellyfish, I would just be like, bro, never. Even on a boat where you could fall into the water, that's even sketch.
Yeah, it's tourists don't fucking give a fuck about some of the signs here. They go swimming whenever they like, but they take the risk. You know.
Yeah, good luck.
The risk I'm going to take is sometime next year, or hopefully, and I'm going to
do that shark thing.
Yeah, the crocodile thing in Darwin, the case of death. If I don't do it, I owe somebody $1,000, and I ain't giving that.
You'll be able to do
1 cent.
It's not even going to be that bad. It'd be good to get in the cage.
Yeah,
it's not like it's not like you're in the water with them with no cage.
No, I went up there 10 or over 12 years ago, and I sat there for half the day watching people, and I still couldn't fucking bring myself to it. I wanted to, and then when I
Yeah.
walked away and I left, I said, you got no balls there, bloke. You got no balls. So next time you get the fucking, you're going to do it. Don't talk about it. Just go and do it. And that's what it's all about this time. I'll never get another chance to get back up there, and I've got to raise about $300 to fucking go and do it. But I reckon I could do that sometime in the
Yeah, you
fucking
get it
future.
done, legit.
Yeah.
No one. Wait, sorry, not no one. Everyone would want to see you go do this, even if we don't get to see it. That's what I'm saying.
I
So I'm
would.
sure it'll
I've
get
got.
done.
You can do it with the GoPro. You can do it with the GoPro Live, mate.
Exactly.
It's GoPro Black 8 I got. It's underwater.
That's going to be insane. Legit, one of the best things we've ever seen. There you go. Gonna smoke some hash. So I've got a pipe gear changer, exactly like yours, right there. This is the exact same as what you're holding. This has like a little bit of water to stop the ash from going through, and that's about it.
Yep.
There's no water in it. It's pretty much a big pipe.
I was out at one of these Murray lads' place the other day, and I took my bong out there and fucking filled the cane up and lit it straight up. And I took about half a big mouthful, and it had no fucking water in it.
Oh no!
Oh,
That's a
it was straight to the nose, mate. Straight to the fucking nose.
shit ass.
Fucking stung.
Just gotta wash my hands before I chop up. Sticky hands. Chopping up a bit of hash. Smoking only hash. So you know that keef you got from the apple banana?
Yeah.
From if you had like a little bit of that and you squished it, or any sort of pollen, and you squished it into like a little small disc, and then you put it into a mesh screen onto your pipe, you could smoke just that. And that's what I'm doing with the hash. Like I'll break off the hash and it'll be powder, and then I'll squish it and I'll put it in this little mesh screen. So if I had a pipe like yours, I could do the same thing with a mesh screen, but instead I'm using this. So it just goes in there. It's pretty good. It's a lovely sunny day today as well.
This is my little bag
GoPro.
of tricks. No, it's just it's got all the fucking like I'll never run out of cones.
Oh yeah, look at that. What the?
And
Yeah, you've got those exact same mesh cones. Yeah, exact same
yeah.
ones.
I've got a 77. Give me a glass fucking pipe, and
Yeah.
this is some spare ones that he gave me. Um, these are great. They're fucking
So the things that we're both holding, if you had have gotten the 9-pound hammer keef in, like, you know, that little jar of little whatever, it
yeah.
wasn't hash, it was just pollen. If you had have pressed that and like got a little pinch, squished it, made a little puck, and then put it in that little thing, then you would have been able to smoke that, and you would never have needed flour. Like that's one of the best ways to smoke it. Like you can put it on flour, but when you put it in there, it burns so slow and smooth. Like it's just different. Like no coughing. It's so much more smooth. I would definitely say. Sapphire Elf in the chat.
He's from down my way. G'day, Sapphire. Welcome to the channel again, Blake. Good to see you. Hang on a second. I just lost my microphone.
Uh-oh, that's all good. I'm just bringing out some hash to show the people. Show the people, show the people.
This
Look at
is what I
this.
was given.
Oh, look at that, kid. Nah, put that full screen. I used to have exact same something like that. Mine was blue. Those are good. Yeah, man.
And put
That's
that sit
nice.
straight in.
Man, look at that. Yeah, and that's where you can put like the anything. But you with the
Yeah,
powder, like the keef, you would want to squish it so it's solid. Because if
solid,
it's
yeah.
powder will go through, but when it's solid, it burns like a
But
like
mate,
a candle.
but this was like a volcano, mate. The last time I lit the fucker up,
Yeah,
it burned and fucking
that's good.
burned, and that was it. Yeah. I'll hopefully come into some fucking creep soon off somebody, but it's yeah, that's 77. Give me that, and about fucking 6 or 8 little fucking nets, just to fucking
Yeah, that's good because those nets you can if you put flour on those nets, they'll break and they'll wear really fast. But if you put
yeah.
hash, it won't wear at all.
I only yeah,
Minimal.
I only use them for fucking for creep. Haven't had any hash, but no, but that's
Because the
yeah.
flour
I got
clogs them up
fucking I
as
got
well.
5 different yeah. I got 5 different
That's
pipes
cool
here.
though.
I got fucking. It's just you know when you're on the road, you got to fucking be prepared to fucking. You can't just fucking go down the local shop and get another fucking cane if you lose one.
Indeed, that's so true. Because if you lose a comb piece, you're fucked. You got to have spares. Like I've got 3 spare, or at least 1 spare somewhere.
Well, I got about 8. I got about 8 in that bag, and they're for different size ones.
Yeah.
I even carry my own whales.
Hell yeah, I've got that exact same pair of scales.
Yeah,
Those are
I got
so reputable. They're good, and everyone needs to get scales because every time you buy weed from someone, you weigh it up and see if you get scammed. And then if you get scammed, you never buy from them again because you can never trust their word. But also mushrooms, you need to have scales to like. Also, you can weigh your weed just to see how much you're going to use for a certain
yeah.
amount of a joint or whatever. But mushrooms, you need to weigh your dose. If you don't weigh your dose, you're guessing. Like you need to weigh
Well,
so you
that's
know the exact amount.
yeah.
You go.
It's like my mate overdosed on fucking on powder, and he didn't know, he couldn't tell the difference between a teaspoon and a shovelful.
That's terrible.
Well,
You got to
that's
know
mate.
what
He
you.
died. He died,
That's
mate. He
sad.
overdosed and died, and that's because he was a glut. It was a guts, but if you give him a teaspoon, he'd say it wasn't enough, and if you give him a shovel, well, he probably did it to have a shovelful. That's why the motherfucker's dead, poor bastard. You know, it's just, people just, oh yeah, just put
Exactly.
it, shove it down your throat. You know, why do they think they make
Exactly.
these tablets and everything into a fucking into a proper fucking thing? The doctor doesn't say yes. Take a handful of these and fucking that'll last you for a week. I tell you to take one a day for every day, but
Yeah, exactly. Cheers, everybody in chat. Bong on, hit your hash, smoke your dabs.
I've even got 2 pair, mate.
Oh, nice. Yeah, just in case one breaks.
Yeah, and that what the new one's never been used.
That's good to have a pair that's never been used. This is the amount of hash that I smoke every time I have a cone of hash.
Fuck.
That's nothing. That's literally fucking nothing. Oh, whoops. And it's because I want to burn all of it and make sure I get it all. Because if I whack a lot, it's just going to burn off. But if I put the smallest amount possible, I can always have another cone. But if I waste the hash, you can't have another cone. So
No, it's gone,
just,
mate. One
yeah.
one puff and it's ash.
But it's good though. Like you have 3 hits and then you go, oh yeah, that's pretty decent hash. Because it's not bad. It's better than the T55 because it's got something called cannabigerol, CBG. Smooth. I don't know what to say. G'day, Zaya, the Aussie in the chat.
Hey, Zaya. Welcome, brother.
I think there's going to be I don't know. I was going to say a shortage of food and meat, which is going to be shit in the next year. Like you said, with the next, 20 cents plus in diesel going up. Oh, look at that Mully Muncher.
That's an original, mate. Look at that.
It's good. No, it's good.
Automatic got that from a garage sale for $2.
Yeah, that's even better. No way.
The other one, I broke all the fucking fingers on it because it got that much of a fucking use. And they started to bend a little bit. She came home one day and said, "Oh, look what I got." Fucking, that's old. Where'd you get that from? She said, "Down at garage sale."
That's good. That's good.
I've got a nice big tin in the fridge of alley pink salmon.
Oh, yeah.
That's because I can't get the fucking fresh stuff. I go and buy the canned stuff and mix it up, put a bit of vinegar and pepper and that with it. But that's
Wonderful.
that's a meal on its own, mate. I make fucking
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, legit.
yeah. It's on special, mate. It was, I love me fucking unless I can get that the salmon like you talk about, but I just don't trust how long
Yeah,
it's been in the packet for up here.
true. Well, like the Tassau salmon's pretty good, but like if you can get the premium one, which is the black packet, I'll show you what it looks like in a second. When that's on sale, it's like $7. I swear I got it for $7 yesterday. I show you what it looks like
Yeah.
for $7, and you go, "Wow, what the fuck?" Forget it. It smells wonderful in my room. It smells like popcorn and hash. Look at this.
Fluoride acid days are gone. Yeah, that's true, Steve. Tasmanian salmon. Yeah, well, mate, we wouldn't get that up here. It's
Used
fucking
by
they wouldn't.
18th of January.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't. They got other salmons up here, but mate, it's it's got to be it's got to be fucking the fresh stuff, and I'm just not prepared to pay. It's not fucking cheap up here.
I never buy it when it's not on sale.
IGA up here, mate. You can pay up to $7 for a loaf of fucking good, fucking Helga's bread. I like Helga's fucking wholemeal. Oh, 4 serves.
The
Yeah,
usual
just one
size
serve,
is
right?
100. The usual size is 150 grams. The non-premium one.
Yep.
They both taste exactly the same, but the premium one is different. Like I've never got bones from it, but I've got bones from the other one. You're not meant to get bones in it. So it's
No.
like, damn. Yeah. They taste exactly the same though. But if it's on sale, you get it for what's on sale, 10 out of 10. It was like $7 for Like that's pretty decent. But what is it for 180 grams? $70 a kilo or something. That's hectic.
Yeah, fucking yeah. Red Emperor and cold trout up here were fucking up around the $80 to $90 a kilo for fish.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
because it's the top fucking top table fucking fish you can buy. You know, and it's to go out to the reef from here is like you got to get your boat in the water, which is like 20 kilometers or 10 kilometers away, and then you got to get out past the reef, which is another hour and a half to 2 hours. That's just to
Yeah.
catch the fucking reef fish. So that's why, you know. Who wants a link for the stink? Autos.
I would say that that 180 grams is 2 serves. 4 serves is stretching it. Like if you give this to 4 people, they're not. I don't know. I would say give it to 2. Cut that in half. Give half to, or eat the whole thing in one go, like you said. Like I would eat all of that in one go. Like that's 10 out of 10. But it's only 180 grams. It's not 250. It's only a small amount of salmon. It looks a lot. It's bloody in the packet. I'll rip it out now.
You ask if you want to talk about prices and that. You ask Ziggy D, mate. He works in a fucking with seafood and that every day of the week. And mate, some of the stuff they get down there, they get the best, but you pay the fucking best price too. Hello.
It's so cool on a hot day. Oh, it's cold.
Yeah, it's my brother. Hey, Papa.
G'day. What's cracking?
Damn, my bros. I love you, motherfucker. I'm having such a bad day. I'm so.
That's not good. But you got the Christmas hat on still.
Oh, yeah, it's the elvish spirit, mate. Without the elvish spirit, the humans would get me down and I'd murder myself. Cheers, cunts.
What do you know?
Cheers.
It's like 10 a.m. I'm still drinking from yesterday. Let's have a swig.
Oh,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. We won't see you tonight.
Oh, that's going down rough and it's savage.
Gear changer. I know some. I've known someone who's drunk like throughout the whole until like the next night. Like I think they had 1 hour's nap in at midday and then they continued, and they just kept drinking and drinking.
Pussies, man.
Yeah, you can keep drinking. Like people underestimate. Yeah.
Anyway,
on the beverages. Cheers. Cheers, gear changer.
I'm just going to call you Gear. What do I call
It's a young man's game, gear changer.
I don't know. What do you call him? What's his nickname? Because I'm Australian. You can't
Legend.
Make up your own nickname. You have to be...
No, just Gear. Just don't call me late
I've
for
lost
dinner.
my lighter.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't call you bloody late for dinner, and I don't call you fucking late either. You know, so
just call me Gear.
That's just a bit rude.
Nah.
Gear changer.
Oh yeah, well, dear and madam do get said, but they're very specific. And if you like me to call you dear and or madam, oh, that's a bit savage, that one.
There's no fucking madam here, bitch.
Well, I may call your wife dear and or madam, and that would be quite respectful, right?
Her name's
I'm just saying it to you because I'm hilarious.
Her name's automatic.
And I'm full of shit.
Her name's automatic. Because she can only drive an automatic car.
Right, yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, I'm so. Anyway, I love you guys. You're so cool. Your
nicknames are so good though. You've got gear changer for a manual car and automatic. It just makes sense though. And then you got small block. It just makes
Yeah,
sense,
well,
legit.
it's a part of the Motorhead family. We call ourselves the Motorhead family.
There you go.
We're all
But with
part. We're all
every,
part of a. Well,
but
mate, the
with
thing is,
every good, yeah, with
I
every
had to think
good,
about it, some names, and I thought, well, mate, I used to be a truck driver and I used to change gears, so I'm going to call myself Gear Changer. And I looked at fucking me missus, and I said, "Nah, your name's automatic because you can only drive it. You've only got an automatic license." And when I looked
Yeah,
at Lisa, I just said to Lisa, "She's a small, chunky young girl, and woman." And I just thought, well, mate, nothing better than a small block.
exactly. There
It's
you
all part
go.
of a fucking motor and gearbox.
I just call her Emma at my local Woolies, and I'll say, "How are you doing on Friday night?"
Hell yeah.
So what are you drinking there? What are you drinking there this
That's
morning?
what I was going to ask, Gear Changer. What was the choice of beverage? I was actually going to ask that just then, so you beat me to it. Okay. I was wondering as well, legit. Drinking Fireball.
Oh, no. You don't buy women straight alcohol because then they know you're a fuckwit. You got to get
No,
them
we're
a
asking, what are you
fly
drinking today?
alcohol, and you got to buy them a
What are
vodka
you consuming for breakfast this
cruiser.
morning? Sapphire, what are you consuming for breakfast this morning? What liquor?
And then they put
He
it
gone.
I think he might be lagging, though. He sent to be laggy.
He's lagging and dragging at the same time.
Oh, slow motion. Slow motion.
Yeah. Well, mate, he's been on the piss all night. He'll get slower as the day gets on.
beer on cornflakes.
You
Beer on cornflakes.
won't be awake. You won't be awake by fucking when I go live tonight.
It'll be the final countdown. Da-da-da-da, when Gear Changer is
Yeah.
bonging on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go and jump into the pool. Everyone's gone from here now, so we got the whole place to ourselves. They come home last night from working in the mines. Got the caravan packed up.
Hang on.
Oh,
They
get in there,
we
mate.
we got all of it, the whole place together. Go jump in the pool later. Have a bit of something to eat for lunch, and have a bit of a kip this afternoon. Then we'll put take the icy cold ones out of the fridge and put a couple in the freezer and get them fucking chilled up, ready for tonight. And we'll start
I
about
don't
6
mind a
o'clock
bloody
Queensland
pop in
time.
the pool when it's hot, mate.
Yeah, we got a fucking big jacuzzi here on the property, so we're all good. No one to bother
I'll
us
be
for
back.
fucking till Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, no one does. Yeah, that's right. Everyone's bloody lovely. You just pretend you know them, and you just rock up and say, "Oi, you young cunt, man, my sausage is on the barbie. Here's a beer," and they just stand there with their beer and sausages and fine. You give them a dog because he just young backwards and they're not throwing rocks at your pool and hanging out, and that's all right with me. I'm sure you agree. Boy, pull your head in, don't be a fuckwit. That's what I need. Boy,
Oi,
dude, can you just call me a fuckwit and tell me to pull my head in?
why is that? Why is that? What do you want me to do that for? I can't hear you.
Please.
No, you're breaking up pretty bad.
I
You
agree.
want me to call you
with
fuckwit?
this.
You want me to call you
I agree
fuckwit
with
and wake up to
everyone.
yourself? Sapphire, you want me to call you fuckwit and wake up to yourself? Is that what you want me to say?
It's like, oh, he's and all this shit. You're a good dude, and if you told me to shut the fuck up, I'd listen to you, and I'm probably need fucking, you know.
My mate's outside. He's called Shut the Fuck Up. You haven't met him, have you?
Yeah. No, I haven't yet, but I'm probably about to go meet him soon. You know, yeah, you know, I'm built like a bloody sparrow, mate. You pick me up and throw me like a bloody boomerang.
Just give
no
me
worries,
second,
bro. No worries. I'm going to think about something that's hilarious and tell some outrageous jokes. I'm going to tell some dad jokes while you're gone. Okay. What did the fish say when it swam into the concrete block?
This is my mate.
Yeah! Oh, so bad. She says, step away.
And his name's
What?
Shut the Fuck Up. Because he doesn't talk. His name's Shut the Fuck Up.
Oh my God, my older brother had a teddy bear named Butch. Do you remember Healthy Harold from the primary school and that fucking giraffe that used to go around and teach everyone about chlamydia and don't have sex?
Oh well, yeah. It's back
New South Wales primary
when I was a
school.
lot older.
Healthy Harold, fucking giraffe puppet used to tell me not to put my pants in things. Wrong. I put my.
Man, I left school before you were born.
Oh my God, my friend has that hat, and his dad.
That's an original Cuba, mate, from up in Gundawindi.
Yeah. My friend's dad has that same hat.
I've had that hat for fucking over 40 years.
Dad has. Oh my God! You gotta see my new.
I've had this hat for over fucking 40 years.
Anyway, my friend's dad has that same hat.
Shut the fuck up says, shut the fuck up, everybody, and we'll see you at fucking New Year tonight, because I'm going back to bed, he said. I'm going to be fucking up late tonight, smoking and drinking with the gear, and have no fear, we'll be here.
Got it from World War II. And it's that same
Now you're back on the other channel, mate. Go back to your other one. Which one do you want? Only have one.
man, I'm on wireless. I can't do anything. I'm trying. I ran out
You're back here now.
of internet. I'm on wireless. I'm trying. My internet goes.
No, you're all good
And
here.
I
I can, you're breaking
try
up
to
a little bit. I
come
think you're
back
talking Swahili.
in.
You're talking Swahili. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
don't worry about coming back because I'm going to close down soon. I'm going to close this down and get things done so I can
that's
get your life set
what
up
I
for the
mean.
night.
You got to re-add me, man. Because
I'll be around tonight from 5 o'clock your time. I've got to go and set this live up, and I'll be live tonight. Open panel. So save your internet for the night, bloke, and catch up. There'll be heaps of people here. Come along and have a fucking smoke and a drink and whatever you want to do. But I've got things to do this morning, so we'll catch you guys later on. Thanks for coming by, Wally. Autos, Hammo's Outdoors, the Stevo, all you fucking mad Aussies, I love you all. The gear will be here tonight. 6 o'clock Queensland time, 5 o'clock New South Wales, Victoria, and I'll fucked if I know about the rest. But I'm going to go and set this thing up in a minute and make sure it's all fucking done. All right? And Sapphire, go to bed, get some sleep. Don't stay drunk all day, bro. You'll have a fucking headache when you wake up. All the best. Cheers, Wally. And looking forward to seeing everyone for tonight's show for the new year. A few bongs, sing us a song, have a beer, and change down the gear. And as the gear would say, yo fucking yo.